Hello, welcome everyone to my brand new YouTube channel. This is my first video. I'm going to be making pretty much like a home auto website big project on my Raspberry Pi 3B. So join me along this project and enjoy the video. So all of these are inside the Pi, Raspberry Pi. Currently, this is how my project looks. It's a Linux service. Scrapes once at 7 a.m. daily. Make this a little bit bigger so it fits in there. MongoDB. This is running in a Docker container. This will also be a Linux service. So this is the structure of my project. I have both of these completed or finished and installed on my Raspberry Pi. I tried to make a video about this the other day and realized I was recording the wrong monitor the whole time, so I will remake that and push out a video some other time. So today we're going to be working on this web page part of it. Come on. This is what it currently looks like. Got a title, and it's got the weather, and if I hover over it, it'll show the next day, or since it's night, it'll show the next day. I need to update the actual part, but if it's during the day, it'll show the nighttime one. This is currently showing at night. It will show the next morning. This is actually what the scraper is for. It actually checks a website leak duck, and it checks specifically this, the events that are going on, because my girlfriend and I like to play Pokemon Go, and I don't know, it'll be nice to have just current events right there, right on our home screen. My plan is to just have this as the default landing page on our browser, so when you open it up, you'll just see it right there. These are clickable, and it'll take you to the detailed page in LeakDuck, and the scraper only runs once at 7 a.m. every day because I don't want it to overload LeakDuck's website. I don't want to strain their website. I just want to get the data off of it, and I haven't seen an API for their website. So that is why I used a scraper. My girlfriend is in Masters, which is a 18 and over swim league. So just wanted to keep track of her time. So far she's only had one meet, so these are her times. Eventually I'll join, and therefore I would have my names too. These are all field sortable by distance, all these. You can quickly add things here. I'm not going to add one because I don't want to mess with the database. But yeah, so today my plan is to work on this. So far, this is what the detailed masters page is. I'm going to eventually move this over to the side over here. And my plan is when there's going to be a graph here, which is what I'm going to be trying to implement today. And you'll be able to click on based on the stroke and distance. So the x-axis will be like, say it would be like 100 freestyle, and no, that's stupid. The x-axis will be the date, and and the y-axis will be the time, and it'll show by event. So I guess let's get started on that. I'm going to be using chartjs. It can create beautiful charts such as these. I think I'm going to be implementing this line graph here. It's going to use chartjs and React Chartjs 2. I don't know if this is going to work, but I guess we'll see. It looks nice, so I'm going to try it out. So first up, we need to import it. I already npm installed the dependencies, so I'm going to import. What do I need? I need line, because that's what I'm going to use, from React Chartjs 2. And oops, line. Let's see, data equals data. I'm going to create the data later. Let's say width for now. Let's make it 100 for now. Sorry about the dog. 40. And let's just give it some options equals options that we can pass in. Every time I code, brings me a ball, wants me to throw her the ball. Okay, so now let's actually give it the data. Hey, stop it, girl. Okay. Const data equals, and there's going to be two attributes, labels, and which is the x-axis, and data sets. Stop. Okay, so in here, data, this is actually where the data will go. So for now, let's just give it some dummy things. Let's just do, I don't know, Jan, like that. How about that? Data, will you stop it? Just give it random things. 1, 5, 6, 7, 3, 0, 4. I don't know. And then our visual options. Const options equals an object. Plugins, we're gonna say legend display false. Elements ments. Line tension 0. Girl, I don't want to play with the ball right now. Border width of, let's give it 2. Border color, since we're going with swim, let's give it blue for now. Oh, does this need to be quoted? Yeah, okay. Color blue, fill, start, and background color. Let's just do white for now. For points, I want to do a radius of 0. So it'll be actually, let's do 0 for now. And hit radius of 0. Scales, the x-axis, display false, and I might play around with all these later just to kind of figure out more of what each of these do and more of what I would want. Okay. And we're getting categories, not a registered scale. Oh, yeah, that's what I wanted. And okay, this is way too big. That is much better. That looks beautiful. But that's not quite how I configured it. I want this to be on the side and this to be next to it, which is why in here I have these in the same row in different columns, but apparently that's not what happened. Editing Kai here. So some of these things are going to be more further along than what you're about to see. Anyway, I decided to move the times down below the graph, and I also decided that instead of calling the database to get the times every time, I will use a Redux store so that I only have to get it once when I initially load the page. Const labels set labels equal to use state, and it'll just be a string, and we're gonna set it to nothing for now. We got labels, and we're gonna do const data set data set equal use state, and it's going to be of type number. Actually, no, it's going to be an array of numbers, and so will this. Array of strings. This will be an array of numbers, like so. That, and like that. Okay. So then labels can be, can I just do this? And data sets, not use state, use effect. Like that. Set labels, let's do that. And that will be times.map. I need to pass in times. That. Okay. I'm going to do T. Of type time form. And we're just going to return T dot date. Okay, now we're going to do it differently. Let dates equal time. Because we're going to need to format the date itself. Dates like that. Of type array, just string. So actually, instead of that, we're going to do this and let date equal t dot date dot day plus slash dot date dot month. No, actually, I want to do month first. Month, date, month, day, and then t dot date dot year. So that'll be the string format. And then I also want to do let date in the number format equal to, okay, so I want it in the format of, let's see, today is 2023-12/9, so 2023-12/09, something like that. Yeah, okay. So then 2023-12/09. So then 2023 times 10, 100,000, 10,000. So it'll be t dot date dot year times 10,000 plus t dot date dot month times 100 plus t dot date dot day. So that would be the actual number value that we can sort it by. Stop it. So type labels equal to date as a string and a date number as a number. Like that. Instead, this will be of type label like so. And we can just do return like this. That. And like that. Dates dot sort of a of label and b of type label, where a dot date num is less than b dot date num. Dates.map d of type label, and we're going to return d dot date string. And then we have to do the same for the data set. Time of type array of, this can just be a number, and then we're gonna set data set equal to time, like that. So that's gonna be times dot map. It's gonna take in t of type time form. Actually, let time expanded equal to t dot time dot minutes times 60 plus t dot time dot seconds oops, plus t dot time dot milliseconds divided by 10/100. And then, actually, instead of that, I can just do a return. Return. Okay. Cool. Yeah, once we make it display by event, it'll fix itself because we're not going to be swimming the same events per. So it'll fix itself there. It's just this is not correct. Ticks. Change it to y. It's not an array, and I use the ticks function here. Okay. So I just want to do a little bit more formatting so it doesn't look like this. I want to do a. Actually, you know what? Let's do let min equal to that. Greater than 0. We will return this. Else, we'll return nothing. Blank string. This will be a string. Oops, nope. In here, string, like so. And then return min, and then let seconds equal to it's going to be a string and value mod 60, and we can just do seconds here. Mod string, if it's less than 10, no, if let's just do, it's greater than 10, we'll return a string value of value mod 60. Else, we'll do a 0 plus, like that. Now, actually, instead of that, I'll just do min plus second, and I'll add that here. Plus that, or equal to 10. There we go. Perfect. Now it looks better. Alright, feature Kai here. I just went in and changed these to display the actual number instead of this would have been like 349.2. I just changed it, and I did that by adding a tooltip callback, and I changed the label to grab the actual number and format it correctly. And this I'll change once I actually add the events. That'll probably be a future video. Thanks for watching. This is my first video. If you want to see more, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, comment any suggestions on what I think I should add. If there's any improvements to the code, suggestion, I guess, comment that down below. All suggestions are welcome. My GitHub to all my projects will be in the description down below. Yeah, have a nice day.